Good morning, America. I'm Amber Lee, and this is the Daily News Report. I'm here live in St. Louis to discuss the main topic of the day regarding the incident that took place a few days ago in one of the Applebee's restaurants. An employee was fired for publishing customers' bill on Reddit. I'm joined by the CEO of the company, Mike Archer. Good morning, Mr. Archer. Thanks for having you here.
Good morning, Amber. Thanks for having me.
So I'd like to ask you a few questions. What is your overall reaction regarding the incident and how it evolved over the past few days?
Well, Amber, from an overall perspective, it is quite clear that what Chelsea did, and Chelsea is our former employee who got fired, was entirely against Applebee's core values. What she did was violate one of our customers' policies, one of our customers' privacy, by going and publishing her bill, her personal private bill online. And for us and all of those people who actually were involved in the decision-making process, that act alone was enough for letting her go.
Well, Applebee's PR team's approach in social media has been heavily criticized for not handling customers' complaints well. Why is that so?
Well, in all honesty, I'm not sure who made this or who came up with this assumption, but and therefore I personally would not really like to comment much on such a vague and unclear statement. However, it is quite obvious that there are many people from the external environment and the external community who are actually quite concerned about the well-being of our employees. And that, don't take me wrong, but that is something that I actually put in high regard and something I value to a great extent. But at the end of the day, as a service company like as Applebee's, we aim to provide a service quality of the highest standards. And at that particular moment between Miss Bell, the customer, and Chelsea, at that moment that did not happen, and we did not deliver our best of our abilities, the best of our abilities.
If I may, I'd like to share with you what one person commented on your company's Facebook page. I quote, "The pastor shouldn't be able to get away with her actions. I can't believe you would allow a customer to bully you after she mistreated one of your hardworking servers. Good thing we stopped eating there ages ago, so no need to boycott." Would you like to comment on this?
Again, just to reaffirm our company's position regarding this whole matter, we do understand the disappointment, the general disappointment and the concern of the people from the external community. However, we need them also to understand our position regarding the matter. We need them to understand that this particular incident cannot go unpunished, and what Chelsea did was entirely against our company's values. It is simply unacceptable for her to do that. There is absolutely no reason available at the moment to actually justify her actions towards this. It's entirely unacceptable.
So based on what you've just said, you're telling me that the guest, Mrs. Bell, is entirely guilt-free in this case?
Look, what I'm basically trying to say is that every Applebee's customer obtains the right of enjoying his or her meal without suffering from any disturbance or inconvenience at that point in time. So, to put it in a different way, as I've been saying, is that again, what Chelsea did was entirely wrong. However, do not take me wrong in the sense that I do not value employees. That would make you mistaken. I actually do put my employees at a high regard, but I cannot personally protect them if they deliberately disobey company's policies. And that is exactly what happened at that particular moment.
So how would you make sure a similar incident will not happen again?
That is actually a very good question, Amber. And to answer this, I would have to say that, as the evidence suggests, we have never experienced such an incident like this before. And as you may well know, we are trying our best to ensure that we always deliver a very high service experience. So what I'm going to try and do nowadays is actually just re-communicate and re-emphasize our company policies, because I believe that, as I've said, that this incident did not take place in the past, and we can also say that this whole incident can be seen as an example of how much we value our customers and how much we value delivering a very significant level of customer experience.
So, Mr. Archer, if I had to send a message to the entire Applebee's family, what would it be?
Well, first of all, I must sincerely express my sincere gratitude and appreciation towards every single member of the Applebee's community for helping us achieve our goals and objectives of this difficult year. However, I would also like to remind everyone that when it comes to a situation like this, and in a daily perspective as well, is that if we want to treat people with respect, or if we want to be treated with respect, we need to treat people with respect. So for everyone in the Applebee's community, just treat people the way you expect them to be treated. And that is how everyone should handle any particular situation and move forward.
Thank you, Mr. Archer.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much. There's one part we need to just chop. I'll tell you which part. It's when I said